There we go. That's us now. There we go. Right, that's back. You need to request to join now.
This is actually supposed to go behind the scenes, but we're doing it in front of the scenes.
Thanks for accepting. Yeah, we're good.
You in?
It's going.
What's going on now? Hang on. No. What? You're on.
Yeah, it's live.
Yeah.
Should we just carry on?
Well, you should be joining.
I think we did, but then it just showed a big close up of Ryan's face. It's in Ryan's face.
What?
Let me just change it to my personal account and see.
I got the request. God Khan means God Khan. Is that accept?
Go. No, I don't think you should like accept random fans. at this
No.
point.
No.
You're good can, yeah, that's
Yeah.
accept, yeah.
Request to join. Right,
That's
I'm doing
Swedish
it
for accept.
now. I'm doing it one more time.
I'm clicking it. Yep. You should be in now.
Look at that. Yeah, is it doing the thing?
Why is the camera doing that? Did you just look? Yeah. Ah, that was good. The same. Okay. Right. 7 requests. First one. Oh,
It's exactly as meander. Oh.
I'm clicking accept, but it's still showing it as like you're asking. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure I'm going to do a better job. Is that accept? And it seemed to work.
Go live with the hives. Okay.
It worked.
Maybe Ollie was trying to sort it out or something at the same time. Yeah.
You reckon?
Hey, you filming? Well, I'm trying to.
Alright, join out with Instagram live.
We're doing an interview.
Yeah, we're in now. That's it.
Hey. We got a lot to get through, though.
Yeah, right. Yeah, what was your favourite catering on the...
Oh, yeah, because you said you knew what I was going to say, and I don't know what I was going to say.
Okay.
So what was it?
The Mexican.
I don't remember Mexican catering. Did I miss that?
He's in Copenhagen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was that Mexican. It was that chef guy. Yeah, he's like he's an Australian dude who cooks mostly like Danish food, but he's excellent.
Yeah.
He's at the other venue, Vega, too, which is food that's amazing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, catering's been good. The worst part,
The hives themselves.
I know, the hives, you've been brilliant. More likeable than I expected. Which is good.
Yeah, I tried to create an awkward persona of not being likable.
Yeah. behind closed doors,
Yeah, nicer than anyone could imagine.
straight down the line, standard fella.
I think that, like, what I'm going to Billy Corgan it now a little bit, and like when we toured with a band called Helicopters when we were like kids.
Yeah.
We were in a van and they were in Iceland. And like the routing's a bit like a pentagram, you know, like you go through Europe like this kind of.
That's actually been the worst.
And like, yeah, driving on someone else's in a bus. It's kind of.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it did feel like felt like we'd fallen a little bit going back. we got used to the bus.
Yeah, the bus is fucking nice, isn't it?
Yeah, sleeping through the night is
Yeah.
So that's the worst bit.
The life hack.
Nobody's fault for our own saying yes, really.
Yeah, well, there you go. Okay, next question is something we've been, it's been going back and forth for a bit. Is rock and roll in need of saving?
It's been saved, hasn't it, by geese?
Yeah, will they save rock and roll, and how long will it take them?
I think the wheels are in motion.
Yeah.
Well,
definitely. I've read about it in many places that they are going to save rock and roll.
We're all in agreement the album's really good, aren't we?
Yeah, I like it a lot too.
But is it rock and roll?
Yeah, it's like kind of a, what do you call it when you shoot at the goal and it hits kind of the post? I'm not sure it's rock and roll really.
Were they aiming for rock and roll though?
I don't think they were, but I think as soon as there's a guitar and some long hair, the media will call it rock and roll.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't like the last 4 or 5 best rock Grammys are like Coldplay?
Yeah.
Which, you know, is not, maybe not rock either.
I think it's great. I have trouble sort of really believing in very young people, and often. You know,
okay,
we met them years ago, and they were like, they were like children. So in my head, I'm like, I don't know, they've not lived a life. Sometimes I struggle with that. I do a little bit lyric.
Yeah, but that rock and roll's the opposite. Like we've agreed that we should all be stopping now. Like should be open to the children.
yeah, I guess that's what you hope.
Vitality.
I want young people to make bands that are amazing. So we don't. It's exhausting being this consistently amazing.
Yeah.
Great if someone else will just take over at some point.
But,
yeah, so we're hoping, but I also never have seen a correlation. We agree on album being good, but I've never seen a correlation between good and saving rock and roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or like it's not a given that good music is popular. I feel like it's usually the opposite. And sometimes something good is popular.
Yeah.
Or that's been my feeling.
There feels to be, there always, I mean, I don't know if it's just the press thing, but there's always this sort of this rock and roll dying.
It's the only music that people consistently say is dying.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever heard about jazz dying?
No.
And I think that's doing worse than rock and roll, arguably.
Yeah, I mean, jazz doesn't know what it is.
Has any genre died and never come back?
Whistling.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, this is funny. Well, you know,
Molly Lewis is doing it. Bringing it back.
To revive it.
Oh, I think like Molly Lewis saying whistling. That's what we should discuss
We
next.
should use whistling.
I'm not good at it at all. I never
rock
practiced.
and roll whistling. No, I read an article actually the day after we talked about the Geese album. It said rock and roll was actually dying. It was in the Guardian, and I thought, oh, I'm going to read this, so I've got to show this to Pelle. And then it was actually about like Tutti Frutti. It was about rock and roll as in its original form.
Okay.
And people trying to keep the traditional first like pre-Elvis rock and roll, like up until Elvis, and then that's then anything beyond that is not rock and roll. That's a bastardization of it.
Yeah.
And there's still people trying to do it, but the crowds are literally 80 years old.
Yeah.
And so actually,
My Pelle from the Hives was in a band like that, and there's like a whole scene of like rockabilly or like early rock and roll.
Yeah.
Where they kind of, it's a bit like cosplay, you know.
Yeah.
But they're playing that kind of music.
Yeah.
Pretty big in Spain and stuff.
So maybe Geese is the future, and it's just ahead of the curve, and it's changed and moved on.
Maybe the future of rock and roll is not rock and roll.
I think it's YouTubers. The vloggers. That's probably what I mean.
Oh yeah, okay. You mean like as in like the DJs are the new rock stars kind of thing.
Yeah, but I think they're gone. I think it's. I think it's.
My only problem with that is they're not actually playing rock and roll.
But it's.
You mean as in a like look up to kind of thing?
Yeah, maybe it's beyond rock. Maybe rock and roll is dead. Maybe the bones of rock and roll shape shifted into wires.
Well, we're all rooting for Geese then.
Yeah, probably is.
Okay, next question. It's a question for my own personal gain, kind of. Now that new metal is having a big moment again, do you think that the Hives are next? Like we were last time. Like there was a lot of new metal, and I remember like we played at festivals with those bands, and they were like headlining, we were not, and then we kind of switched.
Yeah.
Around say '99.
Yeah.
So is that happening again now? We think, or is it just new metal and then nothing for us?
No, I think everything is. I've been around. I'm 35 and I've been around long enough now to realise that everything is
Cyclical.
getting its payday 25 years later.
Yeah.
So I think you're in for a big one.
In for a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel about new metal at the time?
Well, we kind of hated it. Like it was what we were kind of kicking against.
Yeah.
And me and Vigilante made a pact to see all of them.
Yeah.
During like a big festival, somewhere like 35 shows or something. We'd see all of them and decide which one was the least bad one. And it was Papa Roach.
Papa Roach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely like the best live band out of that whole thing. I think we must have seen them all too. It was all those Limp Bizkits and Linkin Parks. Slipknot's pretty great.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more of a metal band to me.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Less new, more metal, but I like them a lot.
Were there any backstage festivals, any of the new metalists that were actually alright?
Yeah, they were all pretty nice. I mean, Roach guys were nice. We toured with Slipknot in Australia, and they were pretty great, like as people. Yeah, I really like them.
Yeah, Jacob can testify to that. He's
yeah, great. Yeah, they're great, awesome. Yeah. Great band too, I think.
Yeah.
It's actually, I thought it was kind of a clever move that they want to play a pretty technical metal and it's hard to do well. Yeah. So you got to focus on it, but they also want people on stage going nuts. Yeah. So you got to get a few people who don't play anything. Okay, what are the best and worst things about Leeds?
What's the best? There's good restaurants now. There is some good restaurants. Yeah.
What are your top 3 Leeds?
One of them's just won the Good Food Guide, best pub in the UK, number 1. It's called the Highland Laddie.
Okay.
It's really good. It's like, it's kind of a bit like, you know, it's kind of traditional English, but with a bit of modern twist, but like proper pub food.
I like that, like gourmet pub food.
Yeah.
Like it's a better fish and chips, basically.
Yeah.
They do.
You know, a bit like
deviled eggs, which
Oh, it's really
it's
good.
got a bit, you know, St. John, that restaurant in London.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
got a bit of that vibe to it.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good.
I like Galleria.
Galleria. That's good.
So those are the restaurant culture.
The band, the music is dead. The restaurant culture is thriving.
Yeah.
Green spaces are easily accessible, and it's fairly
Like
cheap
that.
to live. I don't want people to move though, because that's making it more expensive
Yeah.
to live in. But
So it's mostly bad.
It's mostly bad, yeah. I mean, the ring road's shit. Like that's the worst part.
Trying
Basically,
to get into it.
yeah, there was a Tory councillor in the 70s who it's the only major city in the UK that doesn't have a tram system because one councillor blocked it in the 70s because they said that cars were the future. Now, basically, the taxi drivers own the city, and every time they try and build a tram line, all the taxi drivers go on strike. Yeah.
I think that sounds like the worst thing about the city.
Yeah, you can't. The congestion's crazy.
Leeds Festival is good.
Yeah.
I saw you one in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, cool.
And you came on stage and you said, "We are the Hives and we are independently wealthy. It does not matter if you like our music, because we're independently wealthy."
Yeah, we just signed a big record deal.
It was brilliant. And I was like, I'm totally in. It's
Thank you very much.
It was great.
But we have a battery.
It's low. I have a portable like
It's low. There's like a charger or something over there. Or an outlet.
Yeah, that's nice.
We're rich.
I don't think that's the right. I got a ancient phone.
If you can hold this for me, I've got a portable I can grab.
Yeah, let's keep going. Where were we? That's the worst things about me.
Do you like it? This is a quick fire.
I don't really remember it. Like we play shows, I wake up by the venue, I kind of go to the close place and I don't have have enough days off in it. So.
Yeah. There was a place you've got friends there now, so next time.
Yeah, next time I'll hang out. I like all those like mid-sized English cities though.
Yeah.
They're all really pretty. Got cool cathedrals and stuff.
Yeah.
On the Archimedes store, we got bikes and we like biked around all the cities. But they kind of bleed into one. Like there was a beer at a nice pub, there was a canal, there was a cathedral, and then like which one was which?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
James was joking about music too. The music scene's like thriving at the minute.
Is it?
Good, yeah.
You know what I mean? We did say rock and roll.
It might do actually.
Yeah.
No way. I'm not about to that good.
I mean, this might be individually though, because you were not like in the same band from the beginning. But what were like some of the earliest shows that blew you away, where you're like, "This looks fun. I want to do that."
What? Going to shows?
Yeah. Or was it mostly about listening to music and getting excited?
No shows from the early age. I mean, yeah, I saw Pulp quite early, like in 1996, and I went to watch Oasis at Main Road in '96. That kind of thing. Then I skipped new metal and was straight. Yeah, Strokes, you guys.
That's the Monkeys for me.
That was
the most exciting thing that came out. I was a little bit young for the Strokes. I was into them, but I was a bit young to go see them. And the Libertines as well, that kind of fizzled, but like this is the Hives at Beach Festival 2000.
It might have been the same show. I can't remember what year it was.
If we'd have met,
4 or 5,
weird, because
Yeah, speaking of that age difference, I hear you have it's been a talk of the tour that he's so well kept. He runs every day, and he apparently has like a 12-step Korean beauty regime or something like that.
Yeah, probably more than 12 steps. I'll give you a.
Yeah, you're gonna give me a sort of a facial, or like help me out with it, because I'm naturally handsome, but who knows when my flower will fade.
Yeah, you must be doing something.
Not really. I'm exercising and eating vegetables, but that's about it. Really.
The cream will help.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I sometimes buy an expensive cream. I use it twice and forget about it.
Okay, yeah.
It's the routine that's hard to.
Do you do vitamin supplements?
Not much. A little bit.
Because we've started trying to do them, but we forget we have them back.
Yeah, it's just in there.
BD and magnesium every day now.
Yeah, we got crew members out that might take off them when they have so kind of.
Yeah. Apparently it takes about a month to sort of build up.
I hear, especially like, because we live in Sweden, it's like so dark, and you run out of vitamin D after like a month of darkness or whatever, and then you get depressed. Seasonal depression. But our version of that is just we book a South America tour in February, and then you're fine.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, well, I'll get you on it. We'll go through it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
How long does it take? Is it like kind of a meditation, or like do you like doing it?
Yeah, you've got to same with the running. You just got to go. You just got to say so. I'm a person that does this.
Yeah.
Now.
I feel
wasn't yesterday, but I am tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel kind of the same about exercising. It's like you got to think about it as brushing your teeth. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Like you can.
Yeah.
Nicholas exercises a lot, but only when he feels like it, and whatever it is when he feels like it. But that's too confusing to me. I need it to be a certain thing.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that about writing songs?
Shit, that's hard to answer. It's a bit of both. It's a bit like there's a moment of inspiration, but then there's like a lot of craftsmanship.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get stuck in the craftsmanship instead of getting a new idea.
Do you think clocking in and doing it constantly is what gets to the most inspiration, or do you see my influence?
No, I don't really. We don't do it on tour. So by the time we stop touring, there's enough ideas to make something out of it. We come up with ideas, but don't work on it.
Yeah.
It's very like cyclical.
Cool.
But yeah, what about you guys?
We have a workman-like approach mainly, don't we? When we go out on tour.
Do you ever make lyrics without him making?
Yeah, but I do that less these days.
Yeah.
I always sort of jot stuff down, but it's kind of like couplets and one-liners, and then when that starts, then build around that. Then since right, I'm finished.
And then you try to fit a one-liner to the.
You wait
track,
till the one-line finds its.
Yeah.
But we just built a little studio. Not the building, we built a studio in the thing. Yeah, we've been sort of like.
What in the van?
No, at home back in.
Oh,
yeah, so we've been kind of 9 to 5 doing that.
Man, we did that, but we like rehearsed 9 to 5 and did right. But like we're from such like a workman-like town where everybody works at a factory, so we figured when we got paid to make music, we should do it 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And we bought an old house that used to belong to the chimney sweepers, whatever.
Awesome.
And in our town is like real estate is so cheap there that we bought a house for £20,000 with like apple trees in the garden, 3 stories and a sauna.
When you said the house belongs to the chimney sweep.
We bought it off of them. They had it as like an office.
All the chimney sweeps lived in one house.
No, they didn't live there. It was like their office. It used to be a house where family lived, but they bought it.
Yeah, not a band called the Chimney Sweep.
No, I thought you meant like all the chimney sweeps in the town lived in one house.
Like a hobbit.
Yeah.
And they all lived out at the same time.
Yeah, but they sold it to us. I guess. That's pretty sweet. So then we were just there and playing music the whole time. Like we'd have one riff, play for 9 hours. And it was when we were making Tyrannosaurus Hives, and I think that's why all that stuff's so funny.
Yeah.
Played off with.
This sounds like your idea of heaven.
Yeah, I love it.
My idea.
I love it from drilling. Well, we were saying this to Nick.
So we were like, you could just drill with a band and then you show up and sprinkle some magic on it.
Is that what you did?
No, I was there all the time, screaming my head off. I'm not saying I liked it, but I did it.
I can see how just singing it would get.
Well, I think my singing style is just fucking exhausting, period.
Yeah.
I don't think I should do that for 8 hours a day. You end up with a big headache.
You sort of do them in lower register and sort of
half-assed.
Yeah, it never feels good, does it? Like it just makes it worse. Like we're gonna play a worse version of it.
Yeah, you carry the flame for the rest of the band as the singer.
Tell the other guys, please.
Yeah.
Do you both enjoy being the singer? It's weird, isn't it? Because obviously, I think like the Hives, but not as much. The characters in our band come through. We're a band where there's a definite front person, but you sort of do know. Fans would know some of the others, like name you of the Hives. Yeah. How do you feel about sort of? Do you embrace the role, or do you sometimes like to sort of sit back and make it feel more part of the group?
I don't know. I feel it's the only thing I've ever really done.
Yeah.
And it was the first thing I did that I felt like I could be good at this, and then I just kind of ran with that.
Yeah.
And I don't really think about whether I like it or not. It's just kind of what I kind of like.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
I kind of more because I've been the front, the main one of a band before, and I absolutely love not doing that now and sitting, and I really like enjoy playing loads.
Yeah, I mean, I dream. I have like a dream when I'm on tour and I'm exhausted that I'm the bass player for Coldplay specifically.
Yeah.
Because you're kind of just like ding, 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 and there's fireworks going off, and that's all you're doing, and everyone like kind of be in the background, like you make a shitload of money, but nobody knows who you are or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure people do know if they're Coldplay, but like that's my vision of like a different. What my life could have been is that.
It's good. Yeah,
it's exactly as good as I think it is.
Yeah, and also if you are tired, you can go. I'm just going ding, ding, ding. Look what he's doing. He's trying to leave. It's like we're all.
You can never not leave.
No, you gotta leave a lot.
If you leave once and people like it, you can never stop.
Yeah.
Liam Gallagher did it right by never leaving.
Yeah.
We made the mistake of leaving once
exactly.
from people who like leaving.
I think Liam Gallagher just. We toured with BDI for a bit. I think just him, sometimes it costs its psychic energy to exude cool.
Yeah.
I think he's just like, he's creating a force field of him being cool that costs a lot.
Yeah.
So I think him just doing that is exhausting.
It's tired of jumping around.
Not exactly. But like, I think it's not like he just stands there. Like he still has to like project.
Yeah.
Whatever it is I'm doing or you're doing.
Yeah.
Do you find like that you could immediately kind of do it, or did you have to figure it out? Or?
No, I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah.
I'm watching you. I've got when we watched you in Mexico, I've not seen the Hives for about 15 years, and I watched that show and I was like, I need to do this good. And that's and I had a few this year. Like we opened pub in France, and I watched Jarvis, and I was like, he's a master. I need to get this good. And then Mike Skinner from the streets, I watched him work with the crowd beside the stage in Croatia, and like all these moments have added up, and I've been like,
you're like putting together a Frankenstein monster.
Yeah, but like that's. I want to be a master. You know what I mean?
It's fun. The process is great.
And there's new tricks, and it's like, and playing to your crowd is the same. Half the crowd that maybe more, I don't know the percentage you even know who we are.
Yeah.
So it's always hard. You said the same thing. You got bored of headlining and went on sports tours because challenge festivals are the same thing. I kind of like it's too boring if everyone just does the work for you, because the crowd does do the work you would do.
Yeah, definitely.
I find that alright.
We did around like kind of 2004, 2005, we decided to, because we thought it was cool that the Ramones kind of just did their show.
Yeah.
Regardless of who was interested or not, they just kind of did the same.
Yeah.
And so we did that for a while, and then like this is getting kind of either too easy or too samey, and we need to like find crowds that don't like us. They like explicitly or wrong. Yeah. So we did tours with like Maroon 5 and Pink and stuff, which was great, like really fun, because it felt like being an actual rock and roller where people like scared of you, and it was really fun. So you gotta look for those people too, somehow.
Yeah. Who should we go and solve it?
I don't know.
We've got
someone big and terrible. I don't know.
I won't say it now because it sounds like I think they're terrible. But you get Paramore. Hey,
that's great.
Hey Williams is fine. She's done a pop thing now.
I think you should do that. That sounds great.
Yeah, that's a good shout. That'd be great. But I don't.
No. The terrible thing was just came from me. And I'm not even saying that Maroon 5 or Pink are terrible.
You know who did this? Wet Leg went on tour with Harry Styles.
Yeah.
That was kind of a mash. That was mash of genres.
Yeah, but that made him look cool as well.
Yeah, and made them massive.
Yeah, they trade street cred for fans.
Yeah, pop stars are leeches. Cultural leeches.
Yeah.
But
that's their job.
They have more money.
To pick up something, up that's like a niche thing and try to make it more commercial. Isn't that kind of the job?
Yeah. You worked with Pharrell at one point. How was that?
It was really fun. He's great.
Yeah.
And we learned a lot of stuff about like creative work that we didn't get before that.
Right.
The big thing was just throw stuff away quickly. Like we just like make something and we come to an obstacle. And our thing was always like, here's an obstacle, how fun, let's work on it.
Yeah.
And he's just like, no, make another one. And then you start a new thing.
So it's like instant.
Yeah, kind of like that. So we made like 8 songs a day. And a lot of them we just kind of threw away. And then like a year or two later, he put out an NERD record, which was all the songs we made. Or like a couple of songs.
Yeah.
He just kind of took them and didn't tell us. And we had to like call him, like, do we get some publishing? He's like, oh yeah.
Because you asked.
He's a skincare. He's on it with his skincare.
He looks like he's on it.
He's
like an ageless lizard.
Yeah, he's done a video, this big YouTube video. It's a good watch.
I hear he also has some insane, like, 12-minute plank he does.
Really?
He has some long-ass planking. Not just like every day, before he goes to work as a fashion mogul.
Ryan does 500 steps in bed every night as well, actually. That is skincare.
But like old lady so
it's weird because I room with him, so I like to say shut up and man doing that, and it's lived for ages.
Yeah, I've just learned you've got to balance the books as you get older, you know? You need to.
That's true.
Yeah. I don't leap. I stand very still on stage, so I'm not burning calories.
You got it wrong the rest of the time.
Yeah. I've got to do additional stuff.
Yeah, man. It's working, obviously.
Thanks.
Snooper have been talking a lot about how young he is.
Really?
Yeah. It's impressive.
Yeah. It's not a sort of it's not a desperation to looks. You know, it's just about mainstream.
No one's saying that.
We have to have photographs taken a lot. You know, stand on stage.
Part of the job, kind of. It's not fun doing it if you feel like you're ugly and tired.
Exactly.
Exhausted all the time.
Yeah.
So skincare, sit-ups in bed at night.
I'm getting into skincare. So next time you see me on live, I'll look fucking gorgeous. He's gonna make me gorgeous. So, show's about to start, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Let's rock. That was that for this interview. Maybe we'll do another one. It was fun talking to the guys.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother.
Thanks for tagging along on the tour.